Wow. Loads of people coming in. I haven't even really started anything yet. Hi people. All coming in to say hello. I was just setting things up and trying to do a bit of live streaming. See how we go. See how it works. And but so much so I've not even set up the game yet. Just fiddling about with a few bits and pieces. But now you've all arrived and you're all saying hello. So I'm going to have to put some reading glasses on for this because I've only got this in a small box in the corner at the moment. I need to work out how to get all of this sorted out. I've got a feeling Ninja Boy is going to appear any second. Hello Ninja Boy. He's just gotten from school, just getting changed, which is why he's sort of covering himself up rather modestly. So hello Dakota Withrow, hello Vivian Blackwell, hello Dylan Key, hello Harrison Glover, hello Guy Samad, hello Kyle Hobbs, hello Aidan Gervais, hello. There's loads of you. I wasn't expecting you guys to turn up. I just thought I was going to be doing this on my own. Ninja Boy, can you pass me my iPad from over there, please? What I'm going to do, I've just got a few things to do on. Thank you very much. He's ducking out of the way. Just do a few things. Oh, I don't want to show them my code. I just need to do something off camera for a little second. But hopefully, once I kick this off, what should happen is you will see. It's not working right. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me because this isn't a professionally set up operation. This is me testing some software. I'm just gonna have to get a piece of software running that is going to get the iPad working. And once the iPad starts working on screen, then you can see what it is I'm about to do. Right, so that's running, so now I can get the iPad to talk to it. Airplane mirroring, there we go, BadLadDad. It comes up there. Now then, I've got to make sure that it comes up on what you can see. So, that's going to just take me a few more minutes. How you doing? Can you put a top on, Ninja Boy, and then you can say, "That's what I'm doing, Dad. I'm doing it. I'm doing it now." He's gonna put a top, and he can come and say hello to some of you while I'm setting this all up. So I'll just say quickly to hello, it's Connor and Michael Morton and Michael Wall and Jeff Hardybrand and Phil Davids and Kai Zamid and Tiger Hunt and Ryan Boys and Josh Paul and Maxi Robbo. Gosh, there's a lot of you. Sabrina McMenemy. Hello, one and all. Very welcome. Thanks very much for joining us here. But as I say, while I'm doing this, I've got to make sure that you can actually see what it is I am doing. So, boom. Right, Ninja Boy. Hello, Ninja Boy.
Not sponsored.
No, I'm not sponsored, Ninja Boy. Drinking his Diet Cokes. I've just had to actually put the chat mode down while I try and find where our iPad signal is. Right, let's just discard that. That's not it either. Oh jeez. Right, I had several things going earlier. This is the fun of live streaming when you've not set it up before. But I did say to you in the last SuperCard video, what are you doing, man? We're still eating his dinner. I only just cooked him his dinner. Listen, now you can see the mayhem with which we conduct our lives here at BadLadDad HQ. I'd only just set this up the other day to try it out in terms of recording some vids, which it did very successfully. So that was fine. Where on earth is AirServer gone? Right, let's try adding it this way. Now, what did I do? This is going to be very boring for you guys because I'm just trying to remember what it was I did to set this up originally. Was it a window capture? I can't remember what I did. I can't remember, Captain. Let's call it Dev. Okay. No, that's not. It's not talking to it. I don't know why it's not coming out. Of course, this has worked perfectly while the two of us have just been messing about. I have to clear that out of the way as well. Just remove that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to call it back up so you can say hello to a few people. Talk to those good people there. Just while I try and sort out this. You all right? Just while I try and sort this out.
Hi.
Get a bit more than hi. A bit more like hello to.
Hello to
McGill Games.
everybody.
And Dakota Withrow. A big jam and Ninja Boy.
Oh,
We
big
are
jam.
not bad. We're not bad, Dakota. When things are working, he's not choking to death, and I've got my iPad working. Right, we're going to get this working. Determined to get this working. We would normally be recording our... What?
Someone played me yesterday.
Oh, did they? Well, who? Read it out. Because they can't actually see that chat mode, you see.
Maxinobo153210.
Right. They can't see the chat mode because that's not popped out either at the moment. Right. This is a pain in the rear end.
In my rear end.
Massively a pain in the rear end.
Your pain in the rear end. Not.
Right. I'm trying to make it work. It doesn't want to know. It does not want to know. Right, we're going to try once more. We're going to add a window, which is where it should be. Just keep calling it that. No, it's just not appearing. It is just not appearing, and I do not know why. Right, we're going to get there, people. We're going to get there in the end. Let's try this again. Turn that off. Right. BadLadDad. Bang.
That's us.
That is us. Now then, why is it not? Right, there it is. It's there. Right, I can now see it. You can't see it yet. I can definitely see it. So if I add a window now, it should show up.
I can see it.
Right, there it is.
Can you see it? Can you see
Hurrah! Huzzah! Big Jim has cracked
it?
it!
You can see.
So what we need to do now is just stick it in there. Make that window a bit bigger. I don't know why it took 47 clicks of the same thing over and over again to make the flipping thing turn up. But turn up.
Not taking death anymore.
Turn up it has. Right, now let's just call back up our YouTube page. There's a bit of a delay. We've got a bit of a delay on us making comments and then talking to you. So there we go. We've now seen it. We've now seen it appear finally here. But we're about 30 seconds ahead of you. So if it sounds like we're a bit slow in talking to you in the comments, that's the reason. Anyway, look. Here we are. Finally. Welcome to another edition of the Finger Tapping Frenzy that we all know and love. There's WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, and Ninja Boy. And a very warm and very sticky Londinium. And big difference. Big difference with this video, as you well know, if you've been here for the past 5 minutes, is
you can't see what we're doing.
It's taken me that amount of time to set things up and get it going, but we're doing this live on YouTube, and this is just the start. This is just the start. I'm Big Jan, Big Him. What's the matter with you guys? What have you been doing? It's just like, take a deep breath, relax. It's JIM. It's not too complicated. Sure you can manage it, but still appreciate your comments. As I was saying, this is our first YouTube live doing WWE SuperCard. We have, of course, done the mighty NWE with Ninja Boy Presents on his Sunday broadcast. But this is the first time we've got everything geared up so you can see our SuperCard setup live on YouTube. So now we can see it all working. This obviously means in future we can do some of this. The only other thing I would like to do is to get the chat mode actually on screen as well. So you guys who are coming along and having a chat, people such as Anthony Santia, King Shadow Rocks, Josh Paul, Ashley Allen, Vivian Blackwell again, Jeff Hardybrand again, Josh Paul, Alexander Rusev, Matty Plays, Biggie Dude! Biggie Dude becomes our first donator. Biggie Dude, we love you, big man. What an absolute, it could not be more appropriate. The Biggie Dude has become the first ever person to make a donation to the BadLadDad channel. That is amazing. We really, pardon, what was that?
On WWE SuperCard.
We really appreciate that, big man. That's very kind of you. Mrs. Big Jim, Ninja Boy's mum, has appeared in the doorway. She's just gone, I love Biggie Dude. But he's trying to drag her on camera, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. You can hear a lot of bickering in the background. In fact, she is standing there. It is very hot here in London. I would say it's 26 degrees. She's standing there in a t-shirt and pants. So I think and pants in the UK doesn't mean pants as in trousers as it does
Underwear.
in the US. It's your undercrackers. It's your it's the stuff you wear to protect your modesty. And she's run away. Ninja, come back. Biggie dude, man, that is fantastic. Thanks so much for that. And that gives us an ample opportunity to say, for the first time, you're right. Get a breath after that, big man. First chance to say, finally, we've never had the opportunity for people to make a donation before, and we've never asked for money before. But obviously, this is 2.5 years in the making. We've been sticking out a video. We worked out the other day. It's every other day. 489 videos in 2.5 years.
Yeah, something like that.
It does take a lot of time, and much as we do it for the love and the fun and all the chat and everything, just to get a few pennies helps as well, and that's fantastic. That's hopefully a few others might join in over the next few months. But we're not expecting anything. We're just happy for you guys to be here. So that's the end of me waffling on. Biggie dude, thanks again, man. Thanks again, brother. Right, what were we doing? We were, first of all, Chambre de Fusion. The fusion chamber. I've got another fusion to collect.
Know something inscription, pretty funny.
What's that?
Last day we have some 10 background.
What was that?
10 background.
Wait, what are you looking at?
In the description.
We have team background rewards. Oh, team battleground should be team battleground. People aren't reading the description. God dear, this is the beauty of live TV. Never work with animals and kids. Never work with animals and kids, people. Yes, written descriptions. Josh, JT Judgment, who's in our team BadLadDad. Thanks very so much for that, mate.
I think you're gonna get.
Yeah, what are we gonna get? Come on, people. You've got 20 seconds to guess what I'm going to get. Bear in mind, I've got an Alistair Black and I've got an AJ Styles.
I think Black.
So if I get one of those two, it would be a pro.
You're going to have to wait a while because, of course, this is slightly behind on the camera.
Yes, you say that, but by the time they see you say that, they'll be up to date with us. Does that make sense? In other words, they don't know that they're a few seconds behind because they're watching it a few seconds later. It's a bit complicated. It's a bit sort of Twilight Zone, a bit Back to the Future. Basically, although what we're looking at is what they're looking at right now, in a couple of minutes they'll be up to date with us. And so when I press claim rewards, they'll be watching me press claim rewards. You get me? You get me?
I get you.
You get me, Ninja. Right, so there we go.
But either way, I'm staying.
You've got, look, see, people are guessing. You see, people are now guessing. So we've got Eric saying Chris, Chirpy saying Camilla, Aris Snow, how's you pronounce that? It says Jericho. Taylor Lomax says Jericho. Can I read a few out?
Wait,
Nijack says Anthony
I'm not
Santia.
ready.
Come on, you've got better eyes than me. You're meant to be young and fit. I got you in because you're the young blood in the team.
You have the glasses on.
I don't need them. I don't want them when I'm looking at my iPad. It's only when I'm trying to read something on the screen. Well, anyway, look, so we go. So Kai said Styles. Ali Al Husseini says Nijax. I play sports games. Oh, sorry, I missed what he said. Adrian McDamsky says Braun. But there's a lot of good guessing going on. Anyway, so there we go. If I get an AJ, or if I get an Alistair Black, that's a pro.
I'm calling Black. Mr. Blue.
I still wouldn't mind a female. The Sasha Banks team event gave me the chance to get a 4th WrestleMania 33 female. But we'll come on to that. Here we go. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get. It's a female. Barely. It's a female.
Let's see.
It's Nia Jax.
Nia
let's see what.
Look here. Now it's opening on there.
All right.
You'll see.
You're obsessed with the fact that they're about 30 seconds behind us, aren't you? So for those of you who are not even aware that there is a bit of a lag going on, you can just time it from the moment that we said Nia Jax, and then you had to wait about 30 seconds, I reckon, for Ninja Boy to go, "Who's Nia Jax?" again. So there we go. I've got myself a female.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Single female. Now, did I get Sasha Banks?
She's single, not surprisingly.
There's the menu page. We always like to see the menu page. Did we get... What?
She's single, not surprisingly.
That's very rude, Ninja. Well, that's very hurtful comment. Can't say things like that about a supreme WWE superstar like Nia Jax. For all you know, she could have a string of admirers just waiting for her to become available. Right, it's just horrible thing to say. Right, my cards. Let's have a look then into Combinable. And as you can see, not only is there the gorgeous Samoa Joe waiting to be proed, there's the equally lovely Sasha.
I prefer Samoa Joe.
Who you prefer Samoa Joe, okay? Sasha, who my first Sasha is done and dusted.
Donation. Look,
So
Simon Popple.
Simon Popple, thank you ever so much. Love you guys. Keep up the good work, Jim and Ninja. Thank you to Simon. We really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Right, yes. So I've got that 2 lots of prone to be done. My last King of the Ring was a bit of a disaster because I missed the knockout stage. And having said that, I still won my quarter final without powering up my cards. Should have won my semi-final, but obviously didn't because I didn't power up. So the question is, do I go in and do another one? I think now, if we go and have a look at my Road to Glory deck, you will see in a Road to Glory, female-wise, there's obviously Bailey, the event card. There's Asuka and there's Mickey, who are WrestleMania pros. Still using this Alexa Bliss Ultimate event card at the moment, but of course that's now going to be replaced by Sasha Banks. Now, looking at my male deck, there's a few cards in there still powering up as well. I don't need. There's going to be John Cena to add as well, hopefully after this Road to Glory. I don't really need to be doing a King of the Ring for cards anymore.
Yeah.
Don't really need to be doing
Really
it.
just powering up.
Either in because either we're going to get a new tier or a new season. Who knows? I really just need to use it for powering up, so I don't need to worry now about putting in my strongest team and what have you. So let's go and collect. Having said I don't need any WrestleMania cards at all, let's go and get some. There's nothing.
Well.
What?
On the other hand.
Ah, you say that. I have more than our recent event. We've just lost our latest team battleground, but as you can see, Ninja Boy, you're a little bit quick to jump in there, my friend. We have some champion rewards to collect as well. Well, we've got to the stage now here where we did make a concerted effort to get Sasha Banks because quite a few of us needed her to make a pro. And I appreciate the rest of the members of Team BadLadDad who did make the effort to get her because not everybody needed her. We are getting to the stage where a lot of people have got just about all the cards they need, which should be a big hint to Cat Daddy to actually do something about this. Give us a new game or new cards or something, and not something you've got to pay a lot of money for.
For free!
New tier! But anyway, having said that, what we decided to do with Team Battleground is we've got our team is spread between the UK and the States, which works quite nicely because you've got people who can play obviously while you're asleep, and then you wake up and you're playing while they're asleep. So you've got a good 24-hour session going. But we got to the point where most of Team BadLadDad don't really need to fight too hard for extra WrestleMania cards. So we had a couple of people who couldn't participate in this latest Team Battleground. But what we're doing
Chicken!
What we're doing is...
Chicken Kiev.
Why are you talking about chicken? He had chicken Kiev for dinner, lovingly cooked by his dad. Because that's what his dad does, in between this kind of stuff and other kind of work and what have you. It's all part of being a dad, isn't it? It's all part of being a dad and having a ninja boy to look after. Anyway, we digress. What we're doing is, it's battle points. The battle points take on more significance right now because, of course, we will get a new tier, or even a new season, hopefully soonish. And those battle points you can use to get a card from the new tier, if not a pair of cards from the new tier. So what we're doing now is we're just going to chain these battleground events, and if we can't all participate, we don't actually win it. It doesn't matter because you're still adding to your team battleground points.
So
anyway,
we still get battle points.
a lot of blethering. Is this what happens on live streams? We're not sure. We normally talk for 10 minutes and then clear off and go and bore someone else with our nonsense, but now I've got a feeling that we could be boring you guys with our nonsense for quite some time. Quick hello to Rachel Johnson and Alexander Rusev again, and Crazy Cat Bat, is that?
Cat Bat.
Oh, Biggie Dude, yes, new tier, season event mode tier. It's a joke, people. Biggie Dude, what are you playing at, man? Jordan Butcher. What I should do is actually get Ninja Boy typing in some things to you people, shouldn't I? Should act as a moderator. Oh gosh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe that's not a good idea.
Poo. Nah, not put that in.
Our first comment could have been, in chat mode, could have been poo. Literally poo. But thankfully, it just deleted it as well. So there we go. Look, Team Battleground results, claim rewards. Do I actually need anything? Who do I need? It's going to be a male card.
I think you're going to get this one.
Thanks for that. Let's have a look. We've got Bray Wyatt.
Who do you think you're going to get?
Elite. Who do I think I'm going to get? It's going to be... Braun Strowman is the WrestleMania card in the latest Road to Glory, isn't he? It's going to be Braun Strowman. I'm calling it now. I'm saying it now. It's going to be Braun Strowman. 1,500 battle points. Very important. It's another John Cena. Do you know what? I pulled John Cena the day before the John Cena team event. That was one team event where we didn't all get a chance to get it on Team BadLadDad, and so we missed out. And then I pulled him the very next day as the reward from the Team Battleground pack, didn't I? What are you doing the hacker now? If you've got no idea what he's doing, if you don't know what rugby union is, if you don't know the British Lions have been playing in New Zealand, people in New Zealand, Kiwis, do a thing called the haka before the start of the game, which is this sort of Maori war dance, and that's, for some reason, something that Ninja Boy feels that he can do now.
John Cena!
He's obviously been watching enough rugby to know what to do. So we've got a John Cena card, and then consolation awards. These are going to be, I think...
I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get a WrestleMania.
No, we didn't even hit the 10k. That's the first time, actually. We've not hit 10k, isn't it?
Braun Strowman. Called it. I'm just watching that. Didn't even realise.
Didn't realise.
The Miz.
The Miz.
By the way,
TJ Perkins.
Mine was Ultimate AJ Styles, so I was actually happy with that.
So look, 35.5 grand in points.
I thought you have more than me.
I can't have more than you. You're in my team. That wouldn't make any sense at all.
I need to go check this.
That would not make any sense at all unless you've somehow failed to collect something. So look, if we have a look in rewards, have a look in the store. So at the moment, if you wanted to get a pair of WrestleMania 33 cards, which would really be pointless for me to do that right now, because I can end up getting something that is not even going to make my top 16. So I don't think it's worth doing that. Hall of Fame, as you know, you're going to get a single card. It is going to be a WrestleMania 33 card, or is it? Is it going to be a pack? Or is it a pack? It's just a pack. No, it's not even a guaranteed WrestleMania 33 card. Well, that's definitely not worth doing. So I think, look, it's 10 grand for a single WrestleMania 33 and 30 grand for a pair.
Oh no, we have the same.
So I'm hoping when the new tier comes out, maybe, what do you think, 15 grand? 15 grand a pop?
15
for a single can?
45 for a pro.
40 or 40, yeah, well it's normally 3 times, isn't it? So that would be 45. So if we play, I don't know, 3, 4 more Team Battlegrounds, 5 more Team Battlegrounds,
and we win.
4 more Team Battlegrounds perhaps, would take us over the 40 grand mark. We've got a chance there of getting a few cards. So I think that's... we had a few people leaving comments before saying, come on, do a WrestleMania 33 pack opening. You can get yourself a pair. It's just don't think it's worth it. Just don't think it's worth it. There's a few people asking, including Jeff Hardybrand, can you join our team? Team BadLadDad has been together for quite some time now. Certainly, all the guys came from Season 2 into Season 3, and we've been here all through Season 3. And I've said before, if we could have 100 people in our team,
Simon, pop off.
we would do. Simon, come in again with another donation, another couple of quid. Simon, you're a top man. Thanks ever so much. Yeah, if we could have you all in, if we could have 10,000 people in the team, I would gladly have every single man, woman, child, dog and cat of you would be able to join. But obviously that's not possible. And the guys in Team BadLadDad, we obviously have a chat mode outside of the game. We all look out for each other, we all look after each other. And what's nice is, we're the kind of team where if someone can't play for whatever reason, if real life comes and sticks a custard pie in their face or whatever, no one gets on their back. We're like, okay, we've got you covered, we'll do what we can. And generally, we will get through. Who you saying hello to? Zim's in. Zim, one of the team BadLadDad members has just joined. Just what I'm saying. What a great team we've got. But yeah, so I appreciate all of you who would like to join our team, and we would gladly have all of you if we could, but we can't. And I know you say, well, can't I just join for one event? But who do you kick out? You can't kick someone out for one event. It wouldn't be fair on all these loyal Team BadLadDad players. So
and then they probably won't come back.
And there are some people as well. I'll cuff this as well. They've said, well, why doesn't Ninja Boy form a team? That's because Ninja Boy wants to stay, unsurprisingly, in Team BadLadDad, don't you, buddy?
Yeah.
That was a silly question. You can see that from his response, can't you? So, right. So there we go. There's excuse me. That's the end of collecting stuff. I think. What are you going to do? You do a bit of typing. So Edward Hill wants a shout out. Ninja Boy's better. He says Ninja Boy's better than me, and then wants me to give him a shout out, which I did. I guess that shows how stupid I am, really, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to do a bit of gameplay. Why don't you start chatting to people? It's Thursday evening, 6:20 here in the UK.
I have to do my homework.
Okay. That kind of looks like his dad's keeping away from doing his homework because we're doing a live stream.
No, don't worry, I started already.
You started it? Oh yeah, you were asking me questions about dents, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Homework questions about being dense. I think that's a trick question from the teacher. I think the teacher's trying to find out. Do you know what the word dense means? No. Yeah, didn't think so. Yes, so I'm just geared up here for a lot of finger tapping frenzy, really. How are you guys doing? I mean, you've had a good few hours to get going. Those of you in the UK, certainly. It started at 8 o'clock this morning.
On RTG.
Me, myself and I have been very busy. Had to walk Ninja Boy to school through the park. It's quite a nice walk in the summer, isn't it, buddy? And what were we doing as we were walking through the park?
Play Pokemon.
Play Pokemon, you see.
Like I put
There's always the chance. It's always the chance to be playing the game. Even when you walk into school, we can do a bit of Pokemon on the way to school, and then I spend 5 hours doing it on the way back, and then as I'm going around during the day, going to different places. A Ninja Boy doesn't have his own phone. He's not old enough to have his own phone. What that means is he's got Pokemon saved on his dad's phone and on his mum's phone. So he's actually got 2 accounts on the go.
We have no Snorlaxes, but me and my mum have 2. And me and my mum have Dragonite, and me and you don't.
So basically, if the 3 of us go out anywhere, he's got our phones, and we've got nothing to do.
But I don't have both the phones.
No. Sometimes you're kind and you let one of us hold our own phone for a bit, as long as we don't catch anything without your prior authority. Isn't that right? What are we not allowed to catch? There's a long list of things we're not allowed to catch anymore.
Pidgey, Rattata, Natu, Horsey, Swinub, Marill, and there's definitely other stuff. Spearow, but I really can't be asked at the moment, okay?
But Ninja Boy, what kind of language is that?
I can't be asked to name crappy Pokemon.
Well, I'm afraid now you've seen the problems that Dad has, Big Jim has, when it comes to dealing with Ninja Boy live and uncut. The potty mouth version comes out. Ordinarily, I'd be able to say, well, you can't say that, and I could edit that out. Can't do that now, can I? I have to watch that. I'll have to watch myself as well, because of course.
I just realised I might have been standing off camera the whole time.
Yeah. So, right. Ashen says, I have to go to my daughter's school play now, Jim. Have a good stream. Thank you very much. Oh, no, Ashuri. Sorry, that's my bad eyesight. That's a great surname. Is it Shinkaraya? Ashuri Shinkaraya. That's a fantastic name. It's a beautiful name. It just rolls off the tongue. And then Aidan Wisely says, do you live in England? I live in Scotland. You're the best duo. The Rock and Sock. Right, you're the sock. I'll be the rock. I think well, that's the way we'll do that one. Thank you very much for that comment anyway. Ninja Boy, there is going to be, let's do it in a Scottish accent. In honour of the last comment, we'll do this in a Scottish accent for a little while. That sort of turned Irish a bit there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell people, why don't you tell people about the next NWE. There's some new characters coming to the fold. Is there not? Or do you not want to tell them about that now? You're keeping that a secret.
Wait, is it about the...
It wasn't about that. It was actually about...
Oh, yes.
This is a live streaming at its best where we whisper each other. You can't hear what we're saying.
Lads.
Okay, lads.
Okay, lads.
This is it.
It's going to be a triple threat mixed tag match.
I think perhaps you'd better talk in a normal voice, otherwise I'm not going to understand a word you say.
I'm pretty sure they understood that there.
Yes. This is a special three-way match that he's doing.
Cena, Nikki.
Did I give you a clue? It's a male-female combo. John Cena
mixed tag.
and Nikki Bella, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I'm a bit of a mixed nut. I missed that. Yeah. Against...
CM Punk.
CM Punk and...
AJ Lee.
It's the match you'd all want to see, surely.
And...
CM Punk and AJ Lee coming back from retirement, out of WWE retirement and into NWE action, and two new characters who are just joining the fold. What you answering? Just joining the fold. I hate Roman Reigns. Okay.
No, with a
Passion. I thought that might come out. Yes. And who, pray tell the good people watching, who is that third pairing?
Miz and Maurice.
Miz and Maurice are coming
Thank you, Mom.
to NWE. Yeah, basically, his mum got some gift vouchers that she could spend on herself. And what did she do? She's ordered Miz and Maurice for this little
Baron
fella
Corbin.
here. Well, Baron Corbin's already made his debut, hasn't he?
Yeah.
If you didn't see it,
Royal
Baron
Rumble.
Corbin made his debut in last Sunday's 30-man Royal Rumble, as hosted by and commentated on by Ninja Boy. And I've kind of just told you all actually who won, but it's worth catching up with if you've not seen it, just to see what he gets up to. And that was a 40-minute live broadcast, which may not sound much in terms of streaming language, but when you're a 10-year-old with 30 wrestling figures to contend with...
50, nearly 60.
No, 30 in the Rumble. They didn't all make an appearance in Sunday's video, did they? That's not bad going.
I thought you meant about this because it's on 30.
That's not bad going.
So all I heard was 30.
I tell you what, I made a cup of tea about 40 minutes ago, which I thought, when I started fiddling with things a little bit earlier, that's right, I'm just breaking things, I thought I was just going to test a few bits out. I didn't expect all of you guys to come and join us. Certainly didn't expect over 100 people to be watching us while we were doing this.
102.
So, excuse me 1 second. Cheers for the sound effects, Ninja Boy.
No problem.
And thanks, Banana Hero, for subbing to us. LFC Logan, you football fans, what team do you support? Well, I'm guessing you must be a Liverpool fan, Logan. There is only one team, of course, who you can support, who can break your heart and your dreams and all your hopes and leave you in depression and despair for most of your life. And I'm pleased to say, as a dad, I've passed that passion on to Ninja Boy, who has now added West Ham
Lots of exclamation marks.
in the feed. You've not seen Liverpool, have you, live? No, he's not been to a Liverpool game. It's been
Although you have.
Yeah, I've seen Liverpool plenty of times, including the cup final in 2006. Ninja Boy's mum was at that match. She spent it was West Ham were winning 3-2. I'm sure this is of no interest to our American viewers. West Ham were winning 3-2 with about 15 minutes to go, and Ninja Boy's mum couldn't bear it anymore. So although we were in seats, everyone was stood up, and she had to sit down. And I remember looking down at her as the clock passed 90 minutes, and it went into stoppage time, and thinking, do you know, we might actually win this. And I looked back up just in time to see Liverpool equalise with a Steven Gerrard 30-yard rocket. And then it went to a penalty shootout and we lost. Because that's what it's like being a West Ham fan, you see. You go 2-0 up, then it's 2-2, then you go 3-2 up, then it looks like you're going to win, and then right at the last minute, you throw it all away.
The season that just happened,
Yes.
We beat Liverpool 3-0 and 2-0. And then we
Very
beat
true.
them in the cup, didn't we?
And Ninja Boy was at the last game at Upton Park. In fact, you were the last Saturday game, which was Swansea at home, which we don't talk about. Josh will be happy about that result, but We don't talk about that. And
I
then
guess saving for the next match.
then the
which
Man
is against
United
Man
game,
United.
which we won 3-2, which was a fantastic evening out, and will long live in the memory. Ninja Boy's first game was actually at the age of 4. Ninja Boy was at Wembley Stadium at the age of 4 to watch West Ham beat Blackpool in a Championship playoff match, which got West Ham promoted to the Premier League.
And we haven't gone down since.
Pardon?
What'd she say?
Oh, we're getting cat calls now from so you're trying to live stream and you've got someone from another room yelling at you.
That doesn't count.
Right. Ninja Boy's mum is now pointing out Ninja Boy's first game was actually
Because I wasn't actually alive.
while he was in
I
her
wasn't watching.
while he was in her tummy.
wasn't there.
That's the actual
I
quote.
didn't have a ticket.
It was West Ham against Arsenal. Alan Pardew was still West Ham boss, and for any English football fans who remember when Alan Pardew and Arsene Wenger had a bit of a dust up on the touchline, it was that game where West Ham won 1-0 with a goal in the last minute.
Yes!
And Ninja Boy was actually kicking inside his mum's stomach at that stage. But that, as Ninja Boy points out, doesn't really count. Because he not only can he not remember it, he didn't really get to see it.
And I didn't have a ticket.
He didn't have a ticket. It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
I definitely did not break it.
He gate crashed his first game before he was even born. Illegal, Ninja Boy.
Oh, hey.
What? Hey. Right, so Alexander Rusev reckons he's finished John Cena.
Dab, dab, dab.
How long are we streaming for, Phil Davids? Or Phil
have
Davids?
no idea.
Phil Davids, you're not French, are you? Oh, yes, Mohammed Shaquille. Does Jim Barner even look at the chat? No, I don't. No, Mohammed Shaquille, I'm definitely here not to look at the chat. That's what I'm here for. Just to wind you up, specifically. Just to carry on what I was saying there. Previously, I'm going to try and, when I get this live stream going, to get the chat mode into what you can see on screen, so you can at least see yourselves pottering through. But for now, this is our first live stream doing WWE SuperCard. That sort of crashing noise in the background is Ninja Boy's decided to kick a football around the living room. I think he's now reenacting the West Ham Blackpool playoff final from how many years ago is it now? 6 years ago. So yes, chat mode will become a bit more active when I can get it showing on screen. But it takes time. These things don't just happen overnight. We don't just turn into streaming experts like that. It does take time. It does take time to get things working and to try them out. I mean, actually, I would ask one question right now. What's the quality like? I mean, from our point of view, obviously, everything looks fine because everything looks nice and clear on screen. But then I've got, obviously, all my equipment working here. I'm not looking at it from your point of view on the other end of our Wi-Fi. So is the picture okay? Is the sound okay? Because again, the microphone isn't ideally placed where I would have it normally. It's shoved over to one side because I wasn't expecting to go live so quickly. So just let us know, you know, what's the quality like? Oh, thanks, Biggie Dude. Coming from you. You are the world's expert in these things, having done many streams. You don't need me to say, people, if you haven't checked out Biggie Dude, and if you play SuperCard, I can't believe you've not seen Biggie Dude on YouTube. But if you haven't checked out Biggie Dude, just go and have a look. The man's just got so much content there. You could spend a year watching it and still have plenty more to watch. But yeah, that's very kind of you guys to give me a bit of feedback here. Everything's great. Says I play sports games. LFC Logan says it's going well. Great quality. That's great. That's great to hear. Thanks ever so much. That's great to hear. Right. Okay. What was I doing? I was doing shamus. Shamus. Of course, one of the other things. You will remember.
Sounds like shalom.
Shamus does not sound like shalom.
Yes, it does. Sure.
There's just this like one small part of shamus, and actually his name's.
Like a third.
Is it a third? No, I'd say it's 2/7. Who knows? Let's do some maths on Shamus' name. Come on. Those of you who are familiar with our normal videos, which are pretty just as much chaotic as this stream has been, will know that it's very difficult for me to keep Ninja Boy pinned to one place at any one time. Can you imagine trying to do that now in a live stream, particularly when he's got a bit of food to one side? Oh, come up with title matches there. Yes, I have used some title matches. There's a very specific reason for using title matches, is I want to get this done. And I've got a very, very busy working weekend ahead. Friday's not too bad, so I need to do a lot of chiselling tomorrow, because this sounds a lot more glamorous than it is. It sounds a lot more glamorous than it is. There is a motor race in New York City. It's over 2 days. It's called Formula E. Formula E. It is electric car racing, and it's being being raced around Brooklyn. So you're going to have Manhattan as the background. It's all going to look fantastic. There's going to be some lovely footage. And I've got to write about it for a newspaper here in England, which sounds fantastic. The downside is I'm not actually going. They can't afford to send anybody. So I'm going to be watching it here in the UK, and we're getting delayed coverage on the Saturday evening. It's live on the Sunday evening. And I've then got to be ringing people up in NYC to try and get a few quotes from people to go with the article that I'm going to write. People out there are supplying me with some pictures, and this is how articles get put together, you see. You know, people in all these different places. It's people everywhere. But what that does mean is Saturday I need to get some preparation work done, and I need to phone people out in NYC to just check that they can deliver what I need them to deliver. Then on Sunday I'm working on a live deadline for the newspaper, so I am not going to have even 5 minutes for some of this finger tapping frenzy. So that's why I need to get as much done now. What kind of dance was that, buddy? Like a little celebratory dance. What we do? What do we think about Pyatt, says Josh Paul. What do we think about Mr. Pyatt? Brandon's saying hello to you, by the way.
Hi then. Equals.
Edward Hill's still saying that Ninja Boy's better than me. I don't care. I know he's better than me. What have we got? Pyatt equals Poohead. There you go. Constructive criticism from Ninja
Pyatt.
Boy. Poohead Pyatt. That could catch on. That could catch on.
You know what? It could have been a lot worse, but this PG.
Biggie Dude likes Poohead.
Yeah.
Yes, I think there's quite a few people in this world of Pooheads, and I think Pyatt certainly qualifies as one of those.
No, he's in a whole other tier.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he's in the top tier of Pooheads.
Yeah.
So what? He's Grand Poohead. Perhaps that could be that could be the new tier
he's
in.
The main eventer.
It could be the new tier in WWE SuperCard.
Yeah.
The Poohead Brigade.
And there's going to be a card for Pyatt, Cat Daddy, and EA Sports.
Whoa! Damning criticism. What have EA Sports done to you for you to come up with that?
FIFA.
Oh yeah, the FIFA. is that the buying of packs and that's needed, or? Oh no! I hate it when I do that. I've accidentally clicked on a 2-point match. I'm sure you guys must do that now and again. I'm sure you must do that now and again. Oh, such an idiot to want to do that. Ham-fisted fingers.
What?
For tea.
Hello.
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 Hello. Just remind everyone, how, in terms of your setup, Ninja Boy, what pros have you got? What SuperCard WrestleMania 33 pros have you got?
I have the Matt Hardy FN. I have Randy Orton. I have Bobby Roode. I have Bray Wyatt. I have Baron Corbin. Goldberg's nearly done. Seth Rollins I still have to work on, like, fully.
What's Dylan telling D-Pro telling me to swipe out of the app?
So it cancels the 2-pointer. And
right.
You'll still get that.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. No. Well, I could swipe out of the app, but I haven't.
And hold up.
Hello, Anthony Gossett.
Cole Hasker. How could I forget?
Josh.
What?
He said facepalm. I just did a facepalm.
Ken Shamrock, Miss Sami Zayn. Yeah. So those are all of it. So just recap.
How many have you got then? Give us a number. Put that in terms of a number, a numerical figure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 WrestleMania pros, 8 normals, 1 event.
So there you go. So even Ninja Boy has got 9 WrestleMania pros. Even Ninja Boy, which he was quite excited actually, because he was hoping he was hoping that when we get a new tier, that he would actually, for this first time in his SuperCard playing life, be promoted into the new tier
So there isn't going to be
straight away, instead of what normally happens with Ninja Boy is he's in the tier below the top tier, and like the day before he's about to get into the top tier, we get a new tier.
No, I get into the top tier, then boom. New tier.
It's been a bit of a frustrating thing for you, hasn't it? Somebody wants you to sing Bobby Roode's song.
Glorious!
It's like an
I'll
angel.
give it.
Dulcet tones is beautiful. Like an angel. Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
How about Mark Henry's song?
Somebody's gonna eat a burger.
Somebody's gonna eat a big plate of chips. Somebody ate all the ice cream. Somebody ate all the chocolate dips. Who, heh, who, heh. I haven't actually seen a Mark Henry card since we've been doing this. I did say, having made up those words for the Mark Henry song, that we needed to sing that every time we saw Mark Henry. And having said that, I've not seen Mark Henry since.
Somebody's gonna eat a burger.
So I need to ask another question now. How long have we been going? We've been going 46 minutes. And we've still got nearly 100 people watching live right now. So, how long do you want us to go on for? I don't know how long we can go on for, to be quite honest with you, but how long could you put up with this sort of nonsense? Is an hour good enough? Do you think 2-3 hours? Do you think just keep
We're
going?
on 46 and a half at the moment.
Just keep going until we drop? Well, how much do you guys, honestly...
No, don't say that.
How much do you...
stuff to do.
I know, we've got homework to finish.
School to go to.
I've got beer to drink. How long do you guys actually tune in for a stream? I have to say, myself, I maybe last about 30 minutes or 40 minutes if I'm enjoying what's going on. Including the likes of Biggie Dude, always entertaining. So, but that's kind of about it for me, to be honest. So, I mean, do you guys...
What do you want?
Do you sit and play through someone while they're sitting here for 2 or 3 hours doing what they're doing, or...
Doing what we're doing.
Do you just dip in now and again? Is it just nice to know they're there and you can dip in when you want to?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, what we will do, when this becomes 5 hours, says Ninja Blood. Not doing 5 hours. Neon Gamer says 2 hours. Pleasure, Biggie Dude. Oh, pickle. Ninja Boy's mum's run into the living room holding a jar of pickle. What's all that about?
Cheese and pickle sandwiches.
Cheese and pickle sandwiches to you too. What's with... If we're on a live stream, we're talking to the world.
By the way, I hate...
We're talking to the leaders of world powers.
At the press conference
tuning
with
in.
and Ericsson,
Ah,
when
right.
I phoned you to ask if you wanted shepherd's pie.
Ninja Boy's mum's reminding me, this is a little story from my journalism days, that there's a manager of England football team called Sven-Göran Eriksson, and England had just played a game, and I was in a press conference, and I'd got the chance to speak to Sven-Göran Eriksson, and I'm there talking to England's manager, Sven-Göran Eriksson, having said to everybody, everyone in the office and everyone here at home, so don't phone me because I'm speaking to Sven-Göran Eriksson. Now, okay, you should perhaps have turned my phone off, but what happens? I get about 3 words out my mouth and the phone goes. I answer the phone. It's Ninja Boy's mum. It's like, yeah, do you want shepherd's pie for your dinner? It's like, yeah, I'm just talking to Sven at the moment. Bit tricky, get back to you. Cheers for that. Anyway. Tenacious D, yes, we've been watching... Edward Hill wants to see Ninja Boy's mum. Can you...
I haven't got any makeup on.
She hasn't got any makeup on, Edward.
No,
Sorry.
Yes, you have.
You've got clothes on, you just haven't got much on your bottom half. Look, the camera's up here. It doesn't show your bottom half.
I'm not... The world is not going to see me without makeup.
Apparently the world is not going to see Ninja Boy's mum without makeup on. Come hell or high water. Come hell or high water. There's a lot of poo going on in the chat now. I blame Ninja Boy for that.
How?
What's happened now?
He just kicked me.
Oh, low blow from Ninja Boy.
I went like this.
Low blows. That's a bit of a shin kick.
I went...
Okay, it was just a gentle shin kick, was it? Barely a kick at all. Just a loving touch. A loving touch. A kickapoo. The kickapoo tribe. Sorry, yes, so we've been watching Tenacious D. What other Jack Black films have we been watching? School of Rock is a favourite. Nacho Libre. I love a bit of Nacho Libre. Ninja Boy, why are you playing drums on the bookshelves? What are you actually doing right now?
Looking for
You
your
just said the
guitar.
Kickapoo tribe.
And
Do you remember what you did to me in
Looking
the museum?
for my guitar. I think I'm going to have a word with Ninja Boy's mum after this stream.
Yes.
Just to explain to her how live streaming works. It's like if people want to be involved in the live stream, they need to actually come in front of the camera and have a conversation rather than shouting prompts from the wings. It doesn't really work that way, does it? Because you've got no idea what she's saying. Oh, Mark Henry took us to the card limit.
Whoa, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait, oh.
Somebody's gonna eat a burger. Somebody's gonna eat a big plate of chips. Somebody ate all the ice cream. Somebody ate all the chocolate dips. Oh, is that living now?
Yeah. You should continue with the whole way. Okay, let's do it again.
Ho, hey. Who should continue with the what? Ho, hey. Ninja Boy
Somebody's gonna eat a burger. Somebody's gonna eat a big plate of chips. Somebody ate all the ice cream. Somebody ate all the chocolate dips.
Ho, hey. Ho, hey. Why did we have to do that again?
Oh!
Right, just sort of Viking reasons apparently. We're just going to go. Ho! Right, okay. Just make sure I'm actually selecting the right thing. Right here. All right, what are people saying? Oh, that's not very nice. No possible cards, rare. Let's get rid of this and I can get back to a little bit of gameplay. Who are you playing with right now? I can see AJ Styles and is that Kane?
Big red machine,
Kane.
It's gotta be Kane.
Should they be fighting right now? Should they not be resting for their next NWE matches?
No, because they're not in the next one.
Oh right, so it's just a bit of practice wrestling, bit of fun wrestling.
And AJ Styles with a maneuver he's never done before.
Which is what
Crossface
exactly?
chicken wing.
Crossface chicken wing.
It's a real move made famous by Bob Back.
Yeah, listen to him. He's a font of all knowledge. He knows his stuff.
Most people know that.
I don't think most people do know that. I don't think your mum would have known that for a start.
Wait, she's my mum.
Yes. Well, there you go. Does she not count as one of most people? Oh, what are you doing now? You're dismantling the chair that I'm sitting on. Right, where am I up to? Bray Wyatt with 2 points. Oh, I've got no bounce. I've been playing so much.
What?
I've run out of bounce.
Refill.
You reckon I should refill? What should I do, people? I'll give you 20 seconds. Should I refill the bouts and carry on playing? Or should I just leave it there and say thanks ever so much for watching and that's enough? What do you reckon? Should we carry on or should we stop? Of course, what you've got to bear in mind, of course, is we're asking you this question and we have to wait for a little while. Just refill. Right, okay. Refill it.
Refill.
Can't somebody say don't refill it, please? I've only got 105 credits. Come on then, out the way. Bubs. Refill. Okay. Waste of money, finally. Thank you for that, Kai. But actually, it's not. It's not a waste of money because it's for you guys. There you go. I've just spent 100 credits on you, so we can carry on for a bit. Connor King Laser. I wonder if that's one of the Connors that we know. We've got quite a few people called Connor who follow us.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people called Connor. Connor, I'm here.
Connor. Donald, where's your please?
Keon Augustine, can I get a shout out? Nah, it's not going to happen, Keon. Sorry.
Donald, where's your pleasers?
Donald, where's your trees? What's these Scottish accents going on? Do a pack opening.
The window high, the window low, through the streets and I can go.
The thing is,
oh, the lassie say hello. Donald, where's your pleasers?
The thing is, D-Pro, although you say do a pack opening, what pack opening would actually benefit us right now? Certainly trying to get a WrestleMania card would be a waste of time. I've got a strong enough Road to Glory deck to carry me through all the way to the end without needing to even use my support cards, to be honest. Once I've got everyone in there that's fully powered up. And in terms of the Hall of Fame cards, you're going to need to buy at least 2 packs, aren't you, to stand the chance of getting a pro. But you're not even just getting WrestleMania cards. It could be Harden, could be Elite, and what have you. And it's just not worth it, man.
When you took control of me with a little dabble.
I remember when I made you dabble quite a bit. You got a bit annoyed though because I said the word dabble too many times, didn't I? Do the ad glitch. Well, I could do the ad glitch, I suppose, but I don't actually need to do it though because I've not even watched the video yet for today. Dabble. That's a long dabble. NWE. I don't have all WrestleMania 33 event pros. Is it Hadi Far HD? It's very difficult to know sometimes how you guys want your names pronounced.
Hadi Far HD.
Yeah.
Dab.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Once we've done this game, I'll show you my cards, and then you can see what I'm on about. Because this deck isn't all my best cards. This deck has still got some cards that are powering up. So you're not seeing them all in action here. But if you bear in mind, we should get the John Cena Pro at the end of this event. So, hope so. Hope I can get enough done tomorrow to get it out of the way so that I can concentrate on working for the weekend. Just collect these. Oh, I did get a WrestleMania pull 2 days ago.
Did you?
Yeah, I certainly did. And I didn't tell you, Ninja Boy. Did I tell you why I didn't tell you, Ninja Boy?
Because it was trash.
Because it was a flipping table. Another support card.
The table.
At least it wasn't a kendo stick. I've had enough kendo sticks to build a flipping house out of. Right, coming to the end of this, Pix. We'll have a look at my cards. He's gone back to playing football in the by the sofa. Right, my cards. Right, there we go. Let's go on to. We don't want combinable. We want general cards. So, general cards. Here we go. You're gonna Ninja Boy. Need some help. You're the maths genius. Maths genius. Count these as we go along.
Including females?
No, don't include the females because females wise, as I showed them earlier, there's Bailey. There's Asuka, there's Mickey James, and then I will have eventually Sasha. So, Hattie's from Germany. We can call you Hattie.
Hattie.
Hello, Hattie.
Hi, Hattie.
Right, count these with me. Right, 1.
Only the events?
Yes. 2. No. All okay. WrestleMania 33 cards.
1, 2.
You would have thought counting could be so difficult, would
3,
you?
4,
5, 6, 7, 8. Don't count, Bailey. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So look, as you can see, 2 Bobby Roods. So to get into a Road to Glory deck,
you have to be better than Bobby
you've got to be better than a Bobby Roode Pro. And don't forget, there's the John Cena event card that should hopefully come into play as well. And the Samoa Joe, which I've still got to Pro.
What event?
No, the Samoa Joe Pro event's done. The Samoa Joe normal WrestleMania card.
Oh, well, Samoa Joe's like joint best.
Yeah, so that's going to act. In fact, both Bobby Roode's going to bite the dust. It's not going to be so glorious then. He's going to be relegated.
Wow,
so even beyond that, there's Kevin Owens, there's Chris Jericho, there's Braun, there's Bray Wyatt, there's Roman Reigns, there's Ken Shamrock, there's Dean Ambrose, there's Baron Corbin, there's Rusev, there's Ty Dillinger. So I mean, all of those pros aren't even in my Road to Glory deck. So no, I don't have every single card. But it feels pretty much like I have, looking at all that lot. And most of those you can see, like Ty there, is unlocked because I can start feeding him in. So it's just being used as cannon fodder to feed into to other cards. So let's go back onto the road. So not so much glory, just a little bit of tapping, Banana Hero wants a shout out. Well, I'm sure I mentioned you before, Banana Hero, but there you go again. I'm not going to forget a name like Banana Hero.
From NWE.
Do you? Did you watch the NWE stream, Banana Hero? Ninja Boy seems to think that you did. Seems to remember your name from there.
Something to do with fruit and
Edwards Hill's friend Harrison wants a shout out. Hello, Harrison, and hello again, Edward Hill.
NWA. What?
Right.
Not like myself.
One question I was asking the other day, Bobby will bite the dust, D-Pro, you're right. One question I was asking the other day was, what's your favourite images? That little glitch where for a couple of hours people could get plunder the images from the old cards. and in some cases just actually get hold of images that you had previously, or cards that you had previously. What's your favourite images from the game? Who's the best looking card in your opinion? I know
Styles Fusion.
I know Ninja Boy, without asking, was that AJ Styles Fusion card, which is indeed your homepage image, isn't he?
Yep.
Sabrina, that's very kind of you to say that we're awesome. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, because we are very Miz.
Ninja Boy, if you didn't hear him, has just said, because he's now in the hallway, says we are very Miz. So that's what this family's like. You get Ninja Boy's mum talking from the other room, Ninja Boy talking from the hallway. We don't like to sit next to each other and talk. We just like to yell in between rooms. Good way of communicating.
Yeah. You should try it sometime, people.
Yeah, so card-wise, I think I've mentioned to you guys before, I'm a bit of a hoarder. And
Keepy uppies.
between people don't want to hear you doing keepy uppies with a football. Says Big Jim flicking the ball across the room. I shouldn't have done that. I should have pretended. I should have done the fatherly thing and said, no, you shouldn't be kicking a football in the house.
Oh,
It's my turn.
Record. 4. Yes, that's right, 4.
Between season 1 and season 2, when we had very small card limit, I would point out, I just hadn't got the heart to delete a lot of my cards. I'm an absolute hoarder. I loved them. Hello, Connor Sanderman. I told you there's a lot of Connors around. There's a shout out. And the Club for Life. Hello to you too. So I'm going to quickly dip back because I did finally cut the ties. Had a bit of a clear out between season 2 and season 3. When we got that increased card limit, funnily enough, it made me realise why have I been sitting on these cards all this time. But I did keep enough. I did keep enough cards, just enough to do a wild mode match now and again, just for nostalgia, just for a bit of fun, just to play with the old cards. So I'm going to have a look at those in a second and show you who I've still got. It would be he's worn out now. You're going to have to. He's now claiming he hasn't got enough energy to do his homework because he's been too busy talking to us and kicking a football at the same time. Alright, let's just get through this collection. Stop dabbing, Rusev, stop dabbing! Sabrina loves the Brock Fusion and Styles Fusion. WWE SuperCard Champion just wants a shout out. Tyrone's up to SummerSlam Big Cat. Do you think it'll be season 4 or a new tier? Well, all along I've been thinking new tier, and I think quite a few people have been saying around SummerSlam.
Season 4.
For season 1 to season 2 was around September time, and we know that because it was start of September because we were on holiday. We were in Florida. It's just the very week we were away was when they did it, so I had to work out how we could do some videos while we were away. So I remember that. But last season, it was later in the year, wasn't it? You have an idea?
I have a cunning plan.
It's always a dangerous thing when he's got an idea. Yes, what's that mean?
Well, I think that there might be a new season for every WrestleMania, so they can have the normal tiers, and then so like this year WrestleMania 33, next year it could be like WrestleMania 34.
But that means we'll have to wait until next March for a new season.
No, but the new season starts at like the usual time because
Right.
it needs to build up the new tiers. You see.
Right. So then, in your expert opinion, as a veteran of the game, when do you think the new season would start as opposed to the new tier?
New season.
Yes.
Mid-October.
Mid-October. There you go. You heard it here first from Ninja Boy.
Well, it's just an idea.
Yeah, I'm not so sure now. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'd
Kind
be.
of on the fence.
I would have thought they was. I honestly thought they were working on a new tier, and SummerSlam would probably be it. It turns out they've been working on all those Hall of Fame cards and little emotes for when you're playing matches and you want to make silly noises at people and not concentrating on the new tier. So perhaps that's not something they've been doing. Anyway, let's have a look at some of these old cards. Let's have a look at some of these old ones. That
Have we been going for an hour yet?
that we've been going for an hour and 4 minutes. Would you believe? Yes.
Oh my god, that was your freebie.
That was my first ever WrestleMania freebie. That was such a disappointment. Such a disappointment to get that as your first card when you fought your way to a new tier.
Imagine that being the top tier now.
Oh no! But I battled on. So now I've kept this nice pair.
Oh my god, you made that joke
of
I know you're on the Bella Twins.
of cards. Yes, pair of cards. The Bella Twins, and still got my Sami Zayn. I like that because it was slightly different. You always like something that's a bit slightly different.
What, Sami Zayn? He was
The
the
same-
first ring dom.
Yeah, but it was that. It was the different layout of the card. There's of course Bret Hart was my. That was the event card. That was in the days when you could actually get 2 cards at once. So you'd do your Road to Glory, and you'd get the first Bret Hart, and then you'd, like, I think it took an extra 10 points next time round to get the next Bret Hart. So, but they made that. We're all sure they made that slightly easier. So a lot of people did get that Bret Hart card, and then it just tempted everyone to. Well, apart from Ninja Boy, yes. Taker, which I loved, and then of course the fusions. Oh yeah, I love that Macho Man, and The Rock, and of course he who shall not be named, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Hulky Hogan. Love that card too. In fact, I was using him as my background just recently. Now, what other legacy cards have we got
You
tucked
never
away
got the
here?
AJ Lee fusion.
I didn't get AJ Lee, but see there, he's mentioned AJ Lee. I have still got that card. That's my dear old AJ. I did like AJ. Such a shame she's not around anymore in terms of. I mean, she's not dead. She's still going. She's just not resting anymore. I love this Dean Ambrose card. I just wish.
What is it?
It's the Dean Ambrose legendary card. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
in front of the flames. In front of the flames. I just wish you could take that background as well with the card, because that's what works, having that Hell in a Cell background. And I've kept the Paul Heyman as well, because I've got a soft spot for Paul Heyman, as some of you know. I've been fortunate enough to do a bit of work with him in the past, so he's a great man, as you're all well aware from his appearances. So let's go back and just do a little bit more gameplay before I run out of breath totally. You know what I'm going to have to get for here, don't you?
What?
That Dean Ambrose card is amazing, Dylan. Yeah, it's lovely. It really is lovely. Banana Hero, how many times do you need to ask for a shout out?
Yeah, there's definitely.
Seriously.
There was a name to do with fruit on WWE.
Seriously.
Always asking for a shout out.
You've had a shout out, you've had a second shout out, you've had a third shout out. That's enough shout outs for a lifetime. Don't be rude, be nice.
Not like
Bananas.
eating bananas.
Banananas. How many did you?
Banananas.
I do not like eating banananas either. Normal bananas are great, not banananas. Yeah, what was I saying? You put me off now. With you always type in caps. Ninja Boy always types in caps. I'm still not quite sure. Why do you always type in caps? It always looks like you're shouting.
OCD.
It's an OCD. Okay. You're already a bit too young to have OCDs.
Well, I have a lot of OCD.
Why is Ninja Boy never in videos? Have you met Ninja Boy? This is a video. This is Ninja Boy. Ninja Boy, video Ninja Boy. He's not been in some of the recent ones for a couple of reasons. One, I've been quite busy work-wise, so trying to do videos for you guys, I have to try and do them when I get an opportunity. That opportunity for me, being a journalist who works strange, weird, and wonderful hours, is sometimes during the day. During the day, Ninja Boy's at school. So the choice is, you're either stuck with me and this ugly fizzog, giving you some videos and some updates, or you don't get anything at all, because I can't drag him out of school and say, we've got a YouTube video to make. Give him my son back.
Oh yeah.
Can't keep him hostage.
I had to write a poem at school today, so I did a 5-verse poem on BadLadDad.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's news to me. Well, tell us more about it. What was this about then? You had to do a 5-verse poem.
I have a YouTube channel named BadLadDad. The device I use is an iPad.
That's very good.
Well, I only remember the first verse. So.
You can't remember any more?
No.
Why is this not letting me do this?
I don't know.
Male tag team. It likes Kevin Owens, but it doesn't want to pair Kevin Owens with Jinder Mahal for some reason. Look, what's it doing? It just doesn't want Jinder Mahal to do anything.
Well,
I think I'm going to have to crash out of it. What's Jinder done to upset the game? Is there any way I can do this without crashing out of the game?
Bye.
Don't think there is there?
No.
No, I'll have to crash out.
So, you do not see a thing. You do not see a thing.
They can see everything. It doesn't affect those guys because unlike other ways when I've been recording things and it sends things all over the screen, the iPad picture's still going to stay in the middle there, so that's not a problem. Owen's hate Jinder. Right, come on. Work now. You work. You work for us. Willing our hair. So
Three people just joined.
Having spoken, 3 people just joined. Having spoken about NWE
I just checked it,
that we've been doing on Sundays, I don't think we can do one this Sunday. Let me think about it. I need to be working at 5:30. We could possibly do one at 4 o'clock. I don't know. Yeah.
Sweet.
I will confirm it on Twitter. I'm not going to say we're definitely going to do it because I have to be sensible. I've got some serious work that I need to be doing, and if I'm not prepared or if something's gone wrong, if I need to be on the phone trying to organise a few things, as I've mentioned to you guys who were here earlier, there's something going on in New York that I need to be writing about and working about. And if I haven't got things set in place and people who need to be getting me some information and pictures and quotes and things, if that's not organised by 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon, which is when Ninja Boy normally does his NWEs, then work's got to come first. Happens in real life. Work has to come first. What are you gasping for? You thirsty? I'll tell you what. You can get me some water or something, could you? I'm gagging here.
We'll take shots, yeah?
Let's have some water shots.
What?
Water shots. So that is obviously the problem that you face when you're doing any kinds of videos, and on a regular basis, is trying to get them done. I mean, ideally, if I was still a single fella, it would be great because about 10 o'clock in the evening I'd sit down and do a couple of hours streaming and probably then record something else at 1 o'clock in the morning and be having a great time. Not that I don't have a great time with my family, obviously, but if I did that right now, we don't live in a nice big mansion where I can take myself off into a side room or go into an outhouse or something and do it. We're in London. Properties in London are quite small and you live on top of each other, so that's just not an option. Edward Hill wants a shout out before you go. There you go, Edward. Cheers, thanks very much for watching. Ninja Boy, your Devin Shorts favourite. Alfred Britton, my best cards, Ultimate Xavier Woods. Somebody did ask me about what I thought was going to happen next, but the chat is going so fast I've lost the comment. I'm just scrolling back to see if I can find it. As I've said to you, what I will try and do is... Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah. Which one do you want?
What I will try and do is...
Do you want this one?
Oh, it's Mariotti. Hello, Mariotti. How are you, guy?
Where should we take it? What shots? Ready?
Okay.
3,
2, 1. Oh, that's cold. Very cold. Thank you, Ninja Boy. That, of course, was neat vodka. It wasn't neat vodka. That's just if his teachers are watching, particularly, it definitely wasn't neat vodka. That was Evian. Evian.
Evian.
From Francais, Evian.
Round 2?
Yeah, go on. But I'll sip the next one. Round 2. Makes it sound so exciting. And it's drinking water. So everything we do in this household is exciting. We know how to have fun. Yeah, Mariotti, to answer your question, mate, I was just saying a little bit earlier. What?
Normal or shots?
A normal this time, please, and I can have a bit more than an inch of water. I was saying that all along I thought we were going to get a new tier, but the longer it's going, maybe they're going to do a new season push out. Hi, Charters Gaming. Good to have you aboard and watching. There's that AJ Styles, actually, the WrestleMania 33 card with the Fusion image in it. It looks great. Thanks, mate. Cheers. That's more like it. It's what?
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, you're worried I wasn't going to say cheers first. Oh, that's better. That's better.
I'm not trying to down it this time.
Right, now you're not doing Road to Glory, are you, buddy?
Nope, can't be asked.
You prefer to dance and play other
No, I
things.
hate dancing actually.
What is my name on Slam?
I am Big Jim. I remember, like, Big Jim was taken, BadLadDad was taken, Ninja Boy
Oh,
was
yeah.
taken.
Yeah, when we
So
went
I had
into
to-
Slam, someone had got Big Jim, someone had taken BadLadDad. We were like, well, hang on a minute.
So I taken Ninja Boy, so I of course didn't name myself first, so I called myself I'm Ninja Boy, so I was like, call yourself I'm Big Jim.
So
and I did it in caps as well.
Yeah, so he's I am Ninja Boy and I am Big Jim.
I want trades, please. Be fair, don't take AJ Styles.
Although, yeah, if you try and touch any of his AJ Styles cards,
And
you won't get any joy
Base
out of them.
trades are a waste of time, because there's no point for me.
I tell you what, I've played a lot of, to the point where I've got about 14 or 15 characters from the top ranking, which is WWE SuperCard. Walking Dead. I'm
Road to
obsessed
Survival.
with WWE SuperCard. Walking Dead Road to Survival. Yeah, get there in the end. Which I guess the reason why I've not made a video about that is it means I can pick the game up at any time and play it whenever I want, and I don't have to worry about saving things to record on video. So as you guys who were with us earlier will have seen, I opened that fusion card, so you saw that I got Nia Jax as a third WrestleMania 33 fusion. Well, I've been sitting on that for 2 days. I was hoping to do a video yesterday. Again, work cropped up, so it couldn't be done. By the time I got home, it was too late. So that actually has delayed me. Ordinarily, and I'm sure you guys did as soon as yours were available, you open it, you get a new one, a cooking, Long John Silver and the Pirates down there in the fusion chamber, and you get on with your life. Whereas for me, it was in limbo for 2 days, waiting for me to do a video to show you what I got. So that's kind of why I guess I've enjoyed playing Walking Dead Road to Survival and just chisel on with it and not bother doing any videos, because it really is a break from everything. I'm not involving, not having to stop or worry about explaining tactics to anyone or doing anything, just getting on with it. Just getting on with it, which has been good fun. Right, what's happened there? Have we gone? Have we gone? What happened there? YouTube. Right, I'm just going to check because the screen here's gone. I know that's because Ninja Boy was typing something and clicked us off, or whether it has indeed just disappeared for good. So I just need to check. Oh, what's happening? Video manager. Right, well, it still looks like we're streaming live here. It's just that our screen that had all the chat and everything has disappeared. See, these are things that I'm going to have to learn. I have to learn all of this stuff to see. When just before you left, all the screen that had all the chat and everything, and we could see the delayed coverage. It's disappeared. It's gone. Now I don't know if that's because you clicked out something just before you left,
No.
or
All I did was put in a message.
maybe our yeah, looks like
Yeah,
it's,
this is it. Hello.
right, we're back.
Oh,
I don't know what happened there. Can you just say to us, can you just confirm to us, I'm going to hold up, oh, I better make it like, I was holding up, I'm going to hold up a certain amount of fingers. How many fingers? 3. Let's hear you say 3. I want you to say 3. If you say 3 in the chat mode, I'll know that you're still watching and that you're still here. Because we lost you for a bit. We lost you.
3.
In fact, yeah. 3, there we go. Thank you, Charters Gaming. Yes. Right, thank you very much. 3, 2, says Alexander Reese. 3, yes. Lots of lovely 3s. Cheers. Yeah, the problem we had then, I'm glad I didn't start swearing my mouth off.
3.
Being a potty mouth then, which I could have done. I just had a feeling that perhaps you were still there. The thing that we were monitoring all the chat mode on, and obviously the picture as well, just all suddenly disappeared. A bit disconcerting when that happens, because you don't know if everyone's just cleared off. Right, so as you can see...
By the way, you might notice I've got my PJs on now. Getting ready to chill.
Wow. The man is in his PJs, ready to rock.
School of Rock.
Sam Ferrero watching from France.
I wish we actually had that, like a project in school.
What, School of Rock?
Rock.
So how come you were writing a poem which you wrote about
That was our task.
YouTube, and you could write the poem about anything you wanted?
Yup. Damn, I should have chosen my poo.
No, you shouldn't have chosen your poo.
No, I should have chosen BadLadDad.
That would not have given you a decent mark, would it? That gold star you had on your shirt when you came home from school would have been probably replaced by a letter from the headmistress saying your son
has been expelled.
should not be allowed back through the gates of this school.
And you are being fined.
Yeah.
And we don't have money to be fined.
Right, look, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. I think what I'm going to do...
Not long enough.
So what shoe side are you on? I think we're going to start wrapping this up because, as I mentioned...
How many more minutes do we want? 10!
As mentioned several times...
9!
We... this is just a first run out, really, to see how it goes. You can see it from Denmark, says Alfred Britain. Great to have a name like Britain and you're in Denmark. It's fantastic. Well done. I'll do one more of these. Just one more.
Yeah!
Just one more. We'll play Easy Rock, just to bow out. So yeah, look, let us know what you thought. Was this good enough? Is this kind of thing good enough? Or should we be more professional? Should we know what we're doing before we came on camera?
Nope.
It's
more fun.
If you weren't here at the start, I'm not saying bananas. Zora Mahmood. You say bananas. You say tomatoes. I say tomatoes.
Yes, get it.
Ninja Boy's now playing golf around the living room, so he's yelling because he's getting a hole in one.
Practicing putting.
Here's the latest member of the club.
Who?
You.
Oh, me.
You've got a club in your hand, haven't you? I have to explain things. Yeah, I'm just going to wrap this up, but anyone who was here at the start will have seen that I was I was actually just staring at the screen setting things up, and I was like, oh, hello. Suddenly a load of people are talking to me. And I'd got it geared up, ready to stream, and I thought I'd got everything in place, but the last bit that I had to do was to actually get the game working. And I hadn't even got my iPad near me, so Ninja had to go and retrieve it for me. We had to get it up and running, but once we got going, we got going. And we've been here for an hour and 22 minutes and 38 seconds since. And still going. So yeah, is this what you expect to see? Is this what you expect to see? Oh yeah, Simon Papal saying, can't wait for us to come to Twitch. This video I'm doing here today on YouTube is the first live streaming of any sorts of WWE SuperCard. So the idea was, because we're obviously already set up on YouTube, it would be easier to use this as a trial run. But if you look at our Twitch page, I don't even know when you subbed, Simon, but I, overnight, have been doing quite a bit more work on the Twitch landing page. There's some artworks in there now, ready for us to get going. I've got just about everything set up in terms of how I can get it to work. Again, one of the things I do need to do is to get the chat mode set up so you guys can see the chat mode. But there's no reason why within the next 6 or 7 days we can't have done another stream on YouTube and started doing some streaming on Twitch. So
Q&A.
we are very
Sam's first anniversary.
very close to doing that. So if you're on Twitch or you want to subscribe to us on Twitch, it's quite simple. Look up BadLadDad, as you'd imagine. I did have the sense when Twitch started to just book that BadLadDad name, because I know people like to jump in and grab names just for the hell of it. So if you have a look on there now, you will see pictures of me and Ninja, and you will see various bits and pieces saying follow us on Twitter and Facebook and all the usual gubbins that we say. But that's because it's all geared up for us to be doing some Twitcheroony nishish.
We're down to 58 now.
Down to 58 people, it's obviously time to go. Look, people...
I'm dead.
People, thank you ever so much.
Yeah, get to an hour 25.
That ninja
Okay, you
boy.
can start doing the outro now.
He loves to interrupt, doesn't he?
By the way, in Pokemon earlier today we did a raid and got a Croconaut.
A croconaut.
Croconaut.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Right. As I was saying, people,
Ah, fifth number.
thank you ever so much for watching. This was just our first trial run of live streaming on YouTube. I think it's gone okay. I think it's been alright. We've chatted for a bit. Chatted to you guys. There's obviously a few changes I need to make, a few tweaks, set a few things up. But you can expect more of this.
Yeah.
Did it work for you? Was it okay? Was it a bit pants? I don't know. Let us know. Let us know in the comments down below. And of course, don't forget, not only can you bung us a like and subscribe to YouTube and follow us on Instagram and Facebook and of course Twitter, you can also look for us on Twitch, because in the next 6 or 7 days we will be doing live streaming on Twitch. Everything's set up. They've prepared a seat for us. We're just going to wander over there, press a few buttons, get things going, and we'll be right in your faces. Until we see you then, you stay cool. And I'll use that as the ending on YouTube. And for those of you still with us here live, I want to say thank you again ever so much for watching. There's still 62 of you.
Exclamation mark.
Still 62 of you here watching us. But thank you ever so much for being part of this. I don't actually know how to win this. How do you win this? I don't want to click on it and suddenly go and disappear. But I will just say, if we do disappear in the next few seconds, I really do appreciate all your support, all your kind comments, and those questions I was asking, and you were giving me answers to. That helps, because then that gives me an idea. There's nothing better than a bit of proper feedback and a bit of live feedback, and that's what this was all about. So thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully see you soon. Livestream health. No, we're still here. We're still here. I'm sure we're still here. I'll tell you what we need to do is probably end it here. Stop streaming. I'm going to press the stop streaming button. We're going to go.